Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 3 stocks that y'all should be keeping on your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of yesterday's pre-market analysis video. Right after the intro. All right, y'all. Right off the bat, the situation right now is not looking too great. All right, it's not looking great. I told y'all yesterday that I was expecting to move all the way up to 39.80. Unfortunately, we only got to 39.70, and then we stayed in this zone, and then we collapsed. All right. Be very, very careful out there in the short term. It may drag its feet. Your favorite stocks may not go up as much as you would like them to go. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the most obvious and the one that we've been waiting for a while. All right. The first one that we're going to be talking about in this video, we're going to talk about VAIC or VIAC. All right. And VIAC, let me just erase all of this stuff right here. VIAC, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. It's time. It's definitely time. Yeah, it's time. It's time to bring this thing down. It's time. Again, not financial advice for all of you who have been watching this closely along with us. It's definitely time for this thing to be shorted. I did took some puts yesterday. I accumulated like over. Let me just remove that thing. I accumulated some puts over here, and then again over here, right? And right now, I think it's about to fall. So keep this one on your watch list. It didn't gap down too much. Again, we still got like 40 minutes before this thing opens. So if it stays over here, there's still some nice profit margin to be made, right? If it gaps down for some reason to 90, then that's a bit unfortunate. But hopefully it just stays somewhere over here, right? So right now I think the whole market is gonna pull back just a little bit, and then VIAC is going to tank. All right. So for those of you who have been watching this, who have been buying puts over here, and again like yesterday, then you should be in the good spot, and your put option should be in the money. All right. So watch this thing for a drop. A very, very ferocious drop. Hopefully it's ferocious enough. And then don't get too greedy as it drops. Make sure to take some of your money, and then because you can also get back in. All right. So but as of right now, it's very, very elevated. It looks like it wants to just burst and collapse all the way down here. So that's my very honest opinion of that. For those of you who have been patiently waiting for the update on VIAC, yeah, it's time. The next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, that stock is Merck. Let's see how Merck is doing. Merck right now is consolidating right now. Yes, this is one of the stock for this video, one of the top 3 stocks. Everything in this space, like Merck and like especially in the healthcare, keep that one on your watch list for sure. If the market pulls back, I don't think this one would get hit quite as much. I think it can go all the way down to like $76 before we see a bounce and before we see some type of continuation to the upside. But a pullback, I think, is expected due to the market conditions at the moment. So there could be an opportunity over here today. All right. So watch this thing for a drop all the way down to maybe even 75.50 before we see a bounce. So hopefully the buying opportunity is somewhere around here. All right, this is what we want to see. We want to see the whole market tank, and we want to buy that dip. All right, so that is the next one that y'all should be keeping on your watch list. The third stock that y'all should be keeping on your watch list, that stock is HD. All right, and HD right now, again, I told y'all, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I told y'all on that weekend that HD could make a potential move all the way back here because it's been forming a flag for quite some time, right? What we want to do with this one, we want to just wait patiently, or actually if the market tanks, there could be an opportunity for short sellers to go in shorts and to make money as a pullback. All right, if you can pull back all the way down to like 270, that's a nice decent amount of money from 270 to 280. That's about 10 times 100. That's $1,000 per, like, on as premium per contract. So there's some money to be made on here still. I like it when stock go like super like vertical like that, and then because it provides nice opportunity, nice volatility for longs and shorts to make money on this one. In regards to it going higher, I think it's gonna take it's gonna take a little longer. But in the short term, I do think that it may pull back, and I do think that it may provide an opportunity for short sellers. All right, so these are your top 3 stocks for today. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be covering today, that stock is BB, BlackBerry. All right, they have been a lot of hype about that. Y'all been asking me to cover up this one. I would love to see this one go all the way down to like 1030 before we see a bounce. I would like to see that. It tried to break that previous high over here, but this level where the sellers are was just way too strong for it. So we want to see this thing collapse just a little bit more. If you have, let's say, if you have higher hopes for this stock, or you believe that the stock is gonna do damage within the next few days or the next few weeks or even years, right, then you want to be buying that dip. If not, just again, find the day trading opportunities on stock. Where is it gonna go long term? Let me change this to the monthly. The monthly is not bad. The monthly is not bad. It's really trying to recover here. It's trying to make its way back up to 20. I think it's gonna take a really long time to get there, though. I really think so, especially due to the current pullbacks that are happening right now. Now, the next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, that stock is BABA. And BABA, I mentioned it in yesterday's pre-market analysis video. This one right here, it did form that bottom, but it's not the tweezer bottom that we wanted. And I think it has room to fall all the way down to 223. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for a drop all the way down to like 223, 224 before we see some volume coming in. If this floor breaks, brace yourselves. Like, be very, very careful, because it might go lower. If that line breaks, it might go lower. All right, so but as of right now, it's really trying to make that reversal happen. It's just being beaten down right now by the overall market, which is expected at this moment and at this point in time. We need to address something else. We gotta address plug. I see here that it's getting crushed, and what is going on? Plug right now is on the downtrend. Like, this is really painful for people who have high hopes for the stock. Like, they try to time this right. They buy here, right, and then they have high hopes, and then they end up selling here, and then they buy again here. They have high hopes, and then they're about to sell again at the open. It's very nasty. It's a very it's a terrible place to be in, especially when you're stuck in that cycle. And yeah, just for this one right here, I think it's at $37. If they can go to 30, that'll be good for it to buy. Apparently they're trading lower for, they got downgraded by Truist Security. Yeah, the stock got downgraded, and it just plummeted. So usually some downgrades are more violent than others. Right now, this one took a toll on the stock. It's recovering though. If it can just like do a double bottom towards like 35 before we see that momentum push back up towards 40, that would be nice, right? There's some volatility in here. Keep this one in your watch list. There could be money to be made, especially on the long side, after the short sellers like take all of their money, if the stock gives them an opportunity to take their money off. All right, so that is my thoughts on the stocks, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow a lot, and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released every single day. Well, from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are supposed to be released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks for signing up with Weibo. Here's my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Be very careful out there. Go for the low hanging fruit. VIAC is the one that I'm staring at. So yeah, don't get too greedy either. All right, enjoy the outro.